Hi, it's Sue Greenwald here with Awakened Stories. I'm here today with Deanna Carr with the Mystical Moonlight. Hey, Deanna.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
All right. I just wanted to do a real quick video about the importance of what we're doing right now. Okay, so we've been, told, finger pointing to the sky, to do certain topics, to talk about certain points in history, whether they be events, people, or whatever. So it's not like, and I do have lists, okay, I do make lists, but I'm told to talk about whoever and or whatever, and that's what we do. And we always are finding hidden information, right?
Yep, we definitely are.
So we're finding out how much history and everything has been misrepresented to the people. So we all have the wrong beliefs, the wrong understanding. Okay, so big deal. What is the big deal of that, right? But I wanted to talk about that. I went on to that AI thing, Chat GPT, earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, now you know that is in the back pocket of the mainstream media, okay? Because
Oh, of
it's
course.
totally biased. Like I would never, ever, ever use it in real life, but I wanted to just see where it was. So I said, what's the
Mhm.
importance of historical truth? And it gave me this really big, long thing. And I'm laughing because they are the biggest perpetrators of mis and disinformation out there ever, right? Right. But they said basically future generations understand cause and effect of these events and all of that. We learn from our past mistakes, we build trust, and then we develop critical thinking skills. They get expanded, right? Okay, great. It prevents manipulation of the people. So it said that political, economic, and ideological manipulation can occur if truths are distorted. And
Mhm.
historic distortion serves a particular agenda. Woo! And by misleading people, they create conflict. All right.
Yeah,
And
that's what happens.
look what's happening now in our world now. All right. So we've been talking about events randomly, it seems, but what we're told to do. And we're seeing so much conflict and dis and misinformation purposely put out there for the people to mislead us about our
Mhm.
true history. So that does slow personal growth as well as our society growing forward in a healthy way.
Yes.
So we're led to believe a certain event was caused by this or that, when in fact the truth was distorted. So people choose paths and they choose actions that are not healthy and wholesome, we'll say.
Yeah. Or even all of the time theirs.
Yeah.
They think it's normal or that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. So people are influenced by the media, by what they read in the textbooks and all of that other stuff, and they don't
Mhm.
realize that none of that is true. Our maps are not true, our science is not true, math is not correct, history is so incorrect. All right. And
Mhm.
like we'll be writing certain things out of our history books if it continues the way it is. Right?
Oh, they already have.
I
I
know.
mean, they're already getting rid of, the Trail of Tears.
Oh.
And everybody knows that story.
And then
Well,
in
at least they used to.
20 years, they won't know it. Just like,
Yeah.
you say to a younger person X, Y, or Z, and they just look at you with a blank stare, like
Mhm.
they don't have the curiosity to find out about the history. And then they don't have the curiosity to say, what's the agenda there? Was that really true? Why are they telling it this way? So
Mhm.
I kind of just wanted to put that out there. Our history has been purposefully discombobulated, reported incorrectly. We've
Yeah.
been purposely led astray. And that's why we're doing these videos to expose what we can of each event. It's not comprehensive, it's not super deep, but people are getting the idea. Things are not
Mhm.
what we've been told. And that's
Yeah.
the mission we've got, right?
Yep. And then if they don't feel like that resonates with them, they can always look deeper into it. And
Yeah.
it just is supposed to get you to think about what you believe.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest part is, we are told so much stuff. We are told to write papers and articles to regurgitate this information, but is that really resonating with you? Is that something that you believe? Um, you don't always have to listen to what we're saying, but just start doing your own research
Yeah.
and start creating your own, facts and what you think is true about each
Right.
situation.
Right. So we're going to continue doing these little videos. And again,
Mhm.
they're going to be about people, places, and events that have happened that aren't true. We're doing whatever we're like guided to do. They're always super interesting. And, especially talking with you, Deanna, things come up that I wasn't expecting. Sometimes I go deer in the headlight, like, what? But it's
Yeah.
always interesting. Yeah.
You want to know the best part about it? In
Yeah.
most of these topics, I have no idea who we're talking about.
For real?
Only some of them. All of it's guided, the whole thing.
Oh, so
So,
you didn't know, like, for example, you know who Einstein is, but not
yeah.
Howard Hughes, for
Yeah, I
example.
have no idea who that
Yeah.
is. So I
Wow.
mean, most of it's just all guided. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's
I think that
great.
part's fun is I don't know what's going to come out.
Yeah. Well,
Sometimes
I
I do.
remember,
Sometimes I have pre-information. Like I already knew that stuff, but like some of it, like Howard Hughes, I didn't know anything. So all that was just
yeah.
flow.
And again, kind of an obscure name. Like people are like, who is it and who cares, right? Like we're here now. Who cares what happened back then? All right.
Mhm.
And you would think that I'm like super into history. I'm usually not. Okay. Like, yeah, whatever happened is interesting, but what I'm interested in is the truth. That's what I'm interested in.
Mhm.
Why are they lying to us? Why are we getting these stories? What's the real agenda behind it? What were they really doing? Right?
Yeah.
There's always a nefarious reason that we're uncovering,
Hmm.
you know. But let's just talk about one funny little story and then we'll sign off.
Okay.
Years ago, I was taking a group to the Edgar Casey Institute.
Yeah.
And that very day that I made the plans, I saw a bottle of oil, sesame oil, and it said recommended by Edgar Casey. And I was like, that's a sign. Oh my God, it's a sign. And I went running downstairs and I said, everybody, oh my God, we're supposed to go to the Edgar Casey Institute, blah, 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 blah. And the kids, like, I went on my little rant and rave, and the kids looked at me and they were like, who's Edgar Casey? And
Yeah.
that's kind of, I thought that was hilarious. But that's what the kids do nowadays. They don't know these points in history. And of
Yeah.
course, what they do know is not correct.
Hmm.
Yeah. So just wanted to put that out there. It's not like we're sitting down and looking all this stuff up. We're doing it ad hoc, what we're told to do, right?
Yes.
So curious. Okay, well, thanks for your time, Deanna. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye.